Welcome to Bourbon Sauce. This episode's going to be a short one. We're going to talk about the event we were just at, the Brews for the Brave, which is also Green Beret Foundation mix-up, I guess, if you call it that, or collaboration of such. But it was a good event. Unfortunately, we were not able to do the recording that we were hoping to do because it was last-minute planning on our part. We were trying to really push the timeline and get this done for you guys. But unfortunately, due to circumstances, we couldn't do that. But we promise in the future we are going to get that lined up. Katie does want to do a podcast with us. So
correct.
That should be interesting. And we'll see what happens when that happens. But it was a good little they had Black Horse Brewery was there, Tennessee Valley Brewing Company was there, Evil Brewing and
Flight
Brewing was there. They all were pretty big sponsors for this event, big contributors, donators.
And I can't remember the brewing company out of Hopkinsville. I feel like an idiot for it.
I think that was the Evil one.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. But we'll have to find out. We can probably look on the website. Those of you that are curious, they do have an Instagram page, a Facebook page, and I think just their own webpage in general.
Yep.
If you go to brewsforthebrave.com, I think it is.
Well, if you go to their Instagram and you follow their page, the link to all their stuff is right there on the bottom of their Instagram page, their bio.
Yeah. But it was a good event. I mean, there was a mixture of support element people, former Green Berets, active Green Berets. Some vendors were there.
But the event is actually put on by what they call the Still Mags, which are wives of the GBs.
Right. Yeah. And they've been doing this for 5 years now? 6 years?
This was the 6th year.
This was the 6th year?
Yep.
So, I mean, they've got some experience putting together this event, and it was a very nice event there at the Wilma Rudolph Event Center, which I had no idea how nice it was in that place. But it's actually a really nice little building. So, kind of looking forward to seeing what other events they're going to have, because they got that other one coming up in November.
Yeah, it's the Rock the Green Beret.
Yeah, for Veterans Day weekend. Yep. So we're probably going to talk to Katie about that in the podcast. So this is a little sneak preview of that. Just a little plug to look forward to November for Veterans Day weekend. That will be at Kid Rock Bar down in Nashville. For those of you that are wanting to go to something that can go to a good foundation. It not only helps active duty Green Berets, but also veteran Green Berets who are out. It's a continual thing.
Even helps the Gold Star families.
Helps the Gold Star families. I mean, the Gold Star families have their own foundation too. However, this one also helps and supplements and makes sure to really take care of the Green Beret Gold Star families. But I think it's a good event for people if they really want to show their active support in their military community. Outside of what else they can do, going to different like Irreverent Warriors or what's that Wounded Warrior Foundation.
Yep.
And
you've got all kinds of organizations.
Yeah, there's so many different organizations out there.
This one's just specific to the Green Beret family and the people within those communities.
Right. I'm gonna have to dial in your microphone again. Now that we changed everything out, because we packed everything up in an event. We were going to try and do this thing. So now we got to redial and everything. And we rearranged the studio. So once we get some better angles for cameras, we'll be able to show you guys what all's going on in here. It's a little more feng shui, if you will.
You'd think I'd been drinking a while, but I haven't. According to my screen, there's a red dot right here just above me on the left. But I just realized it's letting me know that it's recording. Yeah, I'm like, when did that red light get in here?
Yeah, there happens to be a red dot right here for me. Also indicating that it's recording. So you're not hallucinating. It doesn't show up on the actual final edit, but you know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like hey, by the way, you are recording. You are live recording right now. So
I would say it's definitely the whole event actually is a week long, the Brews for the Braves. So you go each event every weeknight there's an event, or whether it's bingo, trivia, hosted at a different brewery that is sponsoring or supporting this event.
Right. Yeah. And that, I think we missed a lot of those nights because I was working, you were working, but it's good for other people throughout the week if they want to interact and get to know the Steel Mag, the ladies that put this on. Big shout out to them, because without them, this event would not be able to take place. So just like they keep the households running once their men are downrange, they do a fantastic job of keeping this foundation running. So big shout out to those ladies. Without you, it would not be possible. So I'm sure the Green Berets, they love you for it. Those of us that are also in the support community love you for it. So thank you.
Yeah, and I'm sure once we get Katie on here, she'll go more in depth on
the whole
where it came from, how it came to be, and
how you can become involved if you are a Green Beret wife and you want to get involved in that,
or if you want to be a sponsor and sponsor part of the event or donate to the silent auction.
Right. And so next year we're going to try to get in early so we can actually have some of our merch and contribute to this as a fundraiser for them for their silent auctions, because why not? All that money goes to the Green Beret Foundation, which is, again, it's a great cause. So if anybody is out there looking to donate money to a good cause out there, the Green Beret Foundation is one that you should definitely take a look at. I'd recommend it. That's just my little soapbox for it. But I think
that's a pretty good soapbox for it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's a good cause. And those people that don't know now, maybe they'll know.
Yeah. Maybe you should be a spokesman.
I could, jockeys for the active man.
Yeah,
But either way, we never covered what we were drinking because we've already been drinking this stuff in other episodes. But I did pick the Davidson's Reserve single barrel, and I've had it before in other episodes, and it tastes the same.
Yeah, I went with the Weller Special Reserve, and it's good, but I would say for the price,
you might as well get Blanton's.
No, for the price, you might as well just go Buffalo Trace.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah,
but you might as well go Buffalo Trace for the price.
Right. That's for sure. I think especially for that green label Weller, it's basically the same recipe.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell a difference in the taste, but
that's a little better.
It is, but if I'm going to pay for it, I would just soon Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I agree with that. But either way, if you guys like seeing us on video and you want to see more, you're going to, whether you want to or not. Sorry, this is how it's going to be from now on. You're going to have to see our faces and the different styles that it comes in. Some days we might look like total wreck shit. Other days we'll probably be fine. You never know what you get, but you're going to get it.
And I'm just going to stare blankly at the camera as long as I can to see just how uncomfortable I can make people.
that might sway people to stop watching and just only listen.
Potato.
They were like, God, this guy looks like a serial killer, especially when you're wearing your glasses.
Yeah.
I think that adds to the whole.
Well, here, let's see.
Raising.
All right, there you go. Is that any better?
No. Now you look sleepy.
I just, there's no pleasing you. I just don't even know what to say now. There's no pleasing you. Okay.
Could be worse. You could be blessed with this ugly mug all the time. So I can wear glasses or no glasses. It doesn't matter. My face is pretty much the same. So.
But at least you have a beard to cover it.
That is a man's makeup.
Yeah, I can't even.
True.
I don't even have that ability.
Not yet.
No. Soon.
Another year and a half ish, unless you pick up the next, and then you're fixed.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on me.
I'm just saying.
Don't put that on me. Nope. Mm-mm.
But
nope. Conversation over. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Thor wants to be a part of this. He's like, hey, what's up? No, sir. No, sir. You cannot.
He says, but I got to be in that one episode.
Yeah.
Hear me in the background barking.
And he got to be in the first video of us talking about going on video next. But,
he sure enough did.
For those of you that are curious, we do still have the Instagram. We were involved in some sort of spy bot hack. So some of you might have got dropped. Sorry. If you want to add yourselves back, go ahead. We also lost some of our content. So you'll notice that there's less photos and certain things are light on there. We've changed passwords and everything, so it should be fixed.
I will try and get some of the old stuff re-uploaded, but I don't know that I have all of it, and you might have some.
I think at that point it's just going to look weird because it's going to be out of order. It'll be not where it should be. You know what I mean?
It's okay. My angry chipmunk.
Yeah. But
it was trending upwards, so thank you, hackers.
It was uptrending. But it will be video from now on. And eventually we're going to figure out how to do the actual live episodes, which is going to be interesting because then you'll see us 100% unedited, unfiltered, and raw. Just the way I like it. But bourbon makes it better at Bourbon Sauce. And this is what the other coaster looks like.
Set of 4. 2 of each.
And you can get glasses.
A set of 4. You can
get hats. And shirts are to be determined at this point in time because they are really expensive to get made. In case you guys never made merch yourselves, these shirts are expensive. They just are. It's outrageous how expensive shirts are. So if anybody wants to sponsor and send the money to the podcast so that way we can provide shirts for everybody, that would be appreciated.
But, yeah, I have Cash App.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I have Cash App.
I should start an OnlyFans and promote Bourbon Sauce on OnlyFans.
Hey.
I don't think it would get anybody, but it'd be funny.
I mean, I guess we could record ourselves while we talk, but the only thing we're showing are our feet.
Or we could just be sitting here in our boxers for the OnlyFans, and that would be the paid subscription. The people get to watch us. I don't know. Nobody wants to see that.
I don't know. There are a lot of people out there for dad bods now.
We might get mixed community viewership for that one.
Yeah, and I don't know that we would get too many guests on the show for that.
Probably not.
Or at least not guests that we necessarily want on the show for that.
No. But we have some interesting guests coming in the near future.
Yes, we do.
So stay tuned for that because we're hopefully going to be able to do video with those folks. If not, then at least you'll get the audio of it, which I think the audio will be pretty good for those episodes.
Most definitely, but I got a feeling we'll be good with video as well.
Yeah, I'm fingers crossed. Please, baby Jesus, 8 pound 9 ounces, baby Jesus. Make sure the video works for that day. Because
you know Jesus did grow up, right?
Yeah, right down the street. oh, maybe that's in Mexico.
I was waiting for you to be like, yeah, but I like baby Jesus better.
I mean, yeah, because he's pure and hasn't been corrupted yet.
That's trademark by Ricky Bobby. Not to be so on trademark. Thank you very much.
Right. But that's going to do it for us here at Bourbon Sauce. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We definitely appreciate you. And stay tuned. We've got more shenanigans coming for you. Follow us on our Instagram, www.instagram.com/bourbonsauce. And you can reach out at email for all the merch at bourbonsauced@gmail.com. Till next time, get sauced. Cheers.
Cheers.